welcome to my channel. I'm Nancy, and today on Nancy's Bookshelf we are reviewing a romance novel that is called Shadows of You by Catherine Cowles. Here's what the cover looks like. This book, I really enjoyed it. It is part of a series. It's the Lost and Found series, and I really enjoyed it. I'm finding that I enjoy her books a lot. Catherine Cowles, this is the first one I read of hers. But it is like book number 7 of the series. And so I have a bunch of other books on my list to read. So I haven't gone back to try and read the rest of the series. But this one I really enjoyed. So if you have read these books and you enjoy them, can you leave a comment down below and tell me if it's worth going back and reading the full series? And just let me know what your thoughts were, because while I enjoyed this one, I don't know if I want to take the time to go back and read it. There's so many good books and so many books, but these ones have like they're a little bit darker. They have more of a darker feel to them. They're not like dark in the sense of like dark spicy, but the like theme of the book has a little bit of darkness to it. It has a little bit more weight to it. It's not just a light and fluffy book. And so sometimes things that have triggers in them make them a little bit harder to read, and this one is one of those that does have some triggers, and so I just don't know if they're all that way. I guess I should just look and see. But yeah, there's more to this series, and I would love to know if you've read the series and what you've thought of it. And I would love it if you'd hit that like and subscribe button for me and join my book community here on YouTube. So with no further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the summary of the book, and then we'll catch up at the end on my thoughts, or more of my thoughts. Shadows of You by Catherine Cowles, the Lost and Found series, book number 4, is a small town, grumpy sunshine, single mom trope. It features Aspen, who is supposed to be getting a fresh start in this small town where she could hide away with her little girl from all the shadows that haunt them, a place that will keep him safe. The last thing she was expecting him, a Brody mountain man who helps her save an injured deer in a snowstorm nonetheless. And now Rowan just keeps showing up with his growls and grimaces, but they only make his rare smiles and his gentle ways that he talks to Aspen's daughter mean that much more. When forces from Aspen's past find them, Rowan is determined to keep the two of them safe, and that means he is sleeping on her ancient couch every night. And days turn into weeks. His touch has my walls crashing down, and someone out there doesn't want me to find happiness. He doesn't want me alive at all. This book is so cute, you guys. I've loved it. And that's kind of the summary of the book. I'm going to give you my ratings. So for me, the book was 4 stars and 3 spice. So 4 stars is going to be, I really like the book. And on the spice level, there's sex more than once in the book. And the doors are open scene. So it wasn't anything that was too over the top. So I just want to give you my thoughts and my favorite parts of the book. Keep in mind that these are my opinions and they're not reflected on the author at all. I actually really enjoy the author. Rowan is the hero. He's tortured by an event from his past, and he hides himself away in the mountains. And he works in law enforcement. He's very Brody, and he loves his space. He doesn't want to be around people. Aspen, on the other hand, She took in her sister's daughter when she was murdered, and they went on the run to start a new life. She's in protective care and has a fun and very light personality. Um, and a couple things I loved about the story. The story elements were just heartfelt and endearing. The relationship between Rowan and Aspen was slow, but there was chemistry throughout the whole book. Um, and so you could feel it like slowly building, and it wasn't like too slow. Once they got to the relationship portion in the book, it was perfect. The two of them together were just perfect. And Cade, oh my gosh, Katie, oh my gosh. I just love her so much. She was the perfect and so precious. Her and Rowan's relationship was just, it had my heart, man. Oh my gosh. And the family banter between Rowan's family is just so on point. It's amazing. This book was so well written, and it is book number four. I have not read books one through three. They are all standalone, and so I may go back and read the other ones. But my heart has been in like the single parent trope right now, and so a lot of the books, with this being a single parent trope, is just um, they're not necessarily in order. The the other thing that was really on point in this book was the suspense and the plot of the book. It was just so amazing. The build, the the way that the book itself just portrayed the events that were happening is just one that's definitely a for sure you need to read the book. But also at the same time, I couldn't give it that five because I felt like if someone was like, "Hey, what do you think of this book?" Maybe I'm just reading too many books, but it wasn't like one that was stood out as the best single parent suspense book that I've read. Um, but it is definitely up there in the top um, that I would recommend reading of hers, and I have really started to love her books in general. I've read another one that we'll have coming up here shortly, and it was amazing as well. So give Shadows of You for a chance and let me know what you think of it. Thank you so much for watching today's video on our book review, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you are looking forward to our next book. Have a great day, you guys. Happy reading, book friends.